Alright guys, so this is the Corsair 540. I just finished doing my acrylic tubing upgrade / motherboard upgrade. Pretty much everything's upgraded. It has been very hard. I recommend having like an entire day to do it, maybe even two, just to learn how to bend the acrylic. As you can see, I have various tools, and this is the PrimoChilll Rigid Acrylic tubing that I'm using. Heat gun, olive oil, jigsaw to cut the tubing. I guess you could use a handsaw if you wanted to. Measuring tape that broke apparently while I was doing this and cut myself. Oh, by the way, guys, these ghost fittings from PrimoChilll, they are like freaking razor blades. I kid you not. So be careful when you screw them in, because it will cut you. I mean, it literally dug into me and I was bleeding. It was sucked. I didn't even know I was bleeding until I was looking down at my rag and I saw red and I was like, oh wow, I got cut. These things are like little razors. So just be careful. Actually, you know, something I use to actually tighten them in is actually the piece of foam that came with the ghost fittings. And you just grab it and you just twist it in, and it just actually holds it, and you can get a really good grip on it. Just FYI, so maybe you guys could save yourselves on like how I save myself. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some leak testing. I have Mayhem's pastel red, or pastel coolant from him. Anyways, you'll see what it looks like when I get it in here. As you can see, these are the OC, the ST30 360 and the ST30 240. So the 30 millimeter rads. I have them in push pull with the Corsair static pressure, the 120s. So, and if we can come around to the back, I guess I can show you guys the back. So I'm in my garage. All right, so it's pretty much plumbed, it's ready to go. I do have Bits Power fittings to get in the areas that I do not want to bend the acrylic because it is just too hard. And I've run into issues. Anyways, this is my Corsair link. My SSDs, I'm gonna have to remount somewhere else. It's just not gonna fit where I had planned to have it. It's not going to, so I'm probably just gonna mount it on top of the Corsair link here. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. It doesn't get very hot. I think that's about it, guys. Oh, one more thing. I'll show you guys my my scrap pile here with failed acrylic bending. It is it's a freaking disaster. I did all this. I bought a whole bunch of rigid acrylic just in case I needed to. I needed more practice, and I really needed it. So I bought a 36-inch piece and then 2 4-packs. And I think that is what, 24 inches with 4 rods in them. I only have 2 rods left, guys. So I would recommend, if you're going to do that, to get extra just to practice on, because you're not going to get perfect bends on your first time. If you do, freaking awesome. Oh, by the way, this is my UD4H. That's the gigabyte board. I fell in love with it. I saw it on Newegg. I saw Paul do an overview of it. I really, really liked it. Or maybe it wasn't Paul. Anyway, someone did an overview of the board. I fell in love with it. It might be Time to Live Customs with Tom. I think that's who it was, and he had the different Corsair RAM in there. I'm going to fill this up later on with 2 silver Corsair, and it's Corsair DDR3 RAM. But yeah, I think it looks stunning. I'm not very happy with ASUS's their theme of boards this year, or for the Z87 chipset. So I remember that Paul did an interview with him, and they were saying, well, or he did, it was either Paul over at Newegg or Logan over at Tech Syndicate did an interview with him, and basically he was saying that, you know, ASUS really represents the gold standard, so they made all their motherboards gold. Well, I think ASUS really does make good motherboards, and I'm impressed with their motherboards, and I really do like them. I've used them nonstop. But this Z87 series of motherboards, they suck. Gold, I mean, it's not my cup of tea personally. I think they should have gone platinum, because platinum's better than gold, in my opinion. It's more expensive. It would have looked better. Could you imagine having like literally like silver, like heat sinks and spreaders all throughout, and then like black? Oh my gosh, that would have been awesome. And then anybody could have customized their case with any theme they wanted. You could have gone with anything because it's neutral. It's a neutral color. So anyways, guys, wish me luck. Oh, by the way, this is my drain valve coming off my graphics card, which I like this iteration of it. I can hook up basically tubing to a bucket. That's it. I like it. I hope it works for me very well. The rigid acrylic seems to have grabbed on pretty well. This thing is pretty sturdy, as if you can see it. I'm really shaking it there, and there's no give. I mean, I really tightened them in pretty good. Hopefully I didn't damage anything. Anyways, be back when I'm leak testing. Bye.